Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son. All right. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, and Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and who taught us this truth. All right. Salutations to the Akim out there pushing the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. Honors to them. All right. And risking their lives and their freedom to do so and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice. Shalom to the few sisters that do listen to us as well. All right. This is the brother Jeremiah from the Great Millstone Chicago camp coming into you with a short lesson, basically concerning suffering and what are you suffering for? Like in the mild, in a little aspect of it, you say when you go to work, because don't know, especially Israelite, the jobs we get, like, don't nobody want to fucking go to work. Whether you working at a janitorial, as a nurse, as a fucking factory guy or warehouse guy, whatever you want to do, when you go to work, you suffering, But at the end of that long ass shift and them long ass hours, it's a paycheck waiting you, and that's why you went to work, and that's why we in this truth. We in this truth, and we fighting these rounds, and we going through these straits and affliction for the ultimate paycheck. And like the guy that's saying, where the risk is high, the reward is even higher. We striving for the masteries, man, for the highest reward you can ever get, which is soon to come, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Following right after the destruction of the place Babylon the Great, which is known in the scriptures as America and nothing else. But we're going to get to that. This is Psalms 19. I'm going to start at Psalms 34 by the mouth of David through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Psalms 34 and let me see. So Psalms 34. And I'm going to start at 18. It said, Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. So, and that's why he break you down and humble you so you can depend on him, because that's who he's saving. All right, verse 13, Psalms 34:19. It said, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivered him out of them all. So Yahweh is going to deliver us from this affliction and these straits and these hardships that he put us through. All right. This is Matthew 7:7 and verse 13. It says, enter ye in the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go thereat. Because straight the hardships, all right, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth to life, and few there be that find it. We enter into the straight narrow gate, man. All right, that's the gate, the straights, that we don't want to go into that broad way, man. All right, and basically get destruction, man. We don't want to go there. We want to go through the hardships on this side, man, so we can get the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because the 2/3 ain't going through. And you know what, Salaki? No, the 2/3 going through it, but they going through it for some vainglory, man. Even if you sell your ass, even if you get millions and billions of dollars, you cannot escape the curses of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You can't escape the curses of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And you would never be on a level with the so-called white man, You would just, the farthest you can get is, like they used to say in the slave world, the head house nigga. All right? And ultimately, you ain't going to get salvation anyway, man. I'm going to read that again. This is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and there be many which go in thereat. Who are the many that go in thereat? The 2/3 of Israel, man. Going through that broad ass way, man. Ultimately to go to that destruction. But when we going through the hardships, the sufferings, and the straits on this side, and laboring the right way, for our ultimate paycheck, from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai was the kingdom of heaven. That's honorable, man. Verse 14, because straight is the gate, straight the hardships and the sufferings, man. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth to life, and there and Salaki, and few that be that find it. And that few that be that find it is going to be the elect of Yasharallah. And we're doing this work. We're going through these hardships. We're going through the straits and having diligence to make our calling and election sure that we be those men, man. Those elect men. Us, our brotherhood, and our families. All right, be those elect men. Okay, this is because you're gonna suffer anyway, and we'll get into that. This is 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, and I'm gonna start at the 14th verse. It says, "If ye be reproached for the name of Mashiach, happy are ye. The Spirit of glory, and of Yahweh rested upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified." Because people look at us crazy for sacrificing our life for the truth. All right, giving up careers, giving up job opportunities, giving up relationship opportunities. All right, people look at us insane for this, man. You know, speaking of them crazy niggas out there in the dress, standing in the cold, doing videos, and taking their baby boo out on Saturday for 10 years, 20 years. You know, they look at us crazy, man. The Lord is evil spoken of in the service we do for him on this side. But we suffering, and we going through all that fucking shit from these damn niggas. All right? In general, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because we know we have a reward coming. All right? This is 1 Peter 4:15. "But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. If let yet any man suffer as a Christian or believer, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai," not them niggas in the church, all right, in the so-called church, all right, one that's keeping the laws and being like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai intended him to be, all right. "Let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahweh on this behalf. For the time of judgment must begin," verse 17, "for the time is come, the judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them be that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?" Say, what shall the end of them be that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let him that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator." Because you're going to have some men, like I said, that suffer as murderers, thieves, busybodies. Some men who think they made it in the society. They're still going through hell of afflictions, hell of hardships, you know. Or some niggas that's just wild-ass niggas, man. They're still going through the curses of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, doing life in prison. Them niggas bugged out, man. Or got paralyzed or something, still in the ghettos, running around. They suffering too, but they suffering as niggas, man. We suffering as honorable men and some women, you know, of the Lord, man, who set their heart to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and make the sacrifice that come with it. Okay? You know, why are we suffering? We suffer in the kingdom. Suffer as a nigga or a prophet. You decide. You still gonna suffer, man. But we doing this, that we receive a reward. Like we ain't trying to die like dogs, all right? And just, you know, be missile food. Let me get this second Ezra, the 7th chapter. And in the Apocrypha. And I'm going to start at 5. It said, 2nd Ezra 7:5, it said, "Who then could go into the sea and look upon it and rule it, if he went not through the narrow? How could he come into the broad?" Right. How could he get this vast, amount of things if he didn't go through the hardships for it? Okay. Verse 6, it said, "There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. And the only path between them both, even between fire and water, is so small there could but one man go there at once. This city now were given into a man for an inheritance, if he never left past the danger set before it. How shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, it is so. Then said he unto me, even so is Israel's portion. So we basically suffering to get these hardships on this side, to get that vast amount of things in the end. I'm going to go, matter of fact, I'm going to read it because it's the point. This is 7, and it's 2 Ezra 7:11. Because for their sakes I made the world. So the Lord made the world for the children of Israel. All right, so we're going to be rulers, period. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. So Adam, you know, the Lord always dealt with Adam from the beginning. All right, at one point in time, we knew all good. We had paradise. All right, and that's what we're trying to get back to. But when the fall of man, as they refer to, came, you know, the hardships came. Okay. This is 2 Ezra 7:12. It said, the interests of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. Because this shit, man, full of sorrow and travail. Full of sorrow and travail, man. All right, 2 Ezra 7:12. There were interests of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the interests of the elder world were made wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. Because, you know, we had it good. All right? And we didn't have to go through anything for it until, you know, the transgression came. But now it's here, and we got to deal with our punishment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to get paid again. All right? Verse 14, it said, if they live that labor not to enter the straight and vain things, they can never receive those things that are laid up for them. What is that? The kingdom of heaven. Now, therefore, why disquietest thou thyself, seeing that thou art but a corruptible man? Why art thou moved, whereas thou but mortal? Thou art but mortal. Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is come, rather than that which is present? Then I answered, Then answered I and said, O Yahweh, that bears rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish, which is going to happen. Nevertheless, verse 18, nevertheless the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for the wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, yet shall not see the wide, because they're going to get fucking destroyed in this nuclear war, these forcible judgments, these famines, these rapes, these race riots, and this gruesome murder that's coming, because they not suffering according to the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But with that being said, suffer, man, endure, and strive for the mastery, and gird up. All praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom.